What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host Josh, and today we are coming at you for a little match preview between the upcoming game between Borussia Dortmund and Stuttgart, and it is going to be an absolutely intense game. I'm very looking forward to it, but like we do on this channel, we're going to get into our little history lesson. And the history lesson between these two clubs is that in the last 5 times that they've played each other, Borussia Dortmund's won 3, we drew 0, and we lost twice. And our last little loss to them, if you guys, can remember, it was pretty intense. We lost 5-1 at home, and that cost Lucien Favre his job. It was an absolute shocker. It was a turning point to this season. And yeah, it ended the reign for Lucien Favre and ended just kind of any probably chance we had at thinking we compete for the title. So this game is huge for a revenge purpose, and as well as we need to get points. We need to fight for the Champions League position, and honestly, we even need to fight to get in the Europa League, considering that Stuttgart is only 4 points behind us. So if they take a big victory off of us, that puts them, 1 point behind us. And we need 7 points right now to catch up with Frankfurt. There's a big game at the weekend with Frankfurt against Wolfsburg, so we need to desperately hope that somehow one of them will drop points, but I'm kind of hoping it's Frankfurt's because that'll give us the best opportunity to catch up. So that's kind of interesting to take a look at that. But if we look at the two teams' recent forms, they are a little bit different. Stuttgart's actually in great form. They've won 3, drew 1, and lost 1 in their last 5. Well, we've only won 1 in our last 5, as we had 1 victory, 2 draws, and 2 losses. So we're definitely not the team in form right now. It's kind of scary knowing that the Champions League places are kind of slipping away from us. So this needs to be a huge, huge result, especially knowing that the last time out against Frankfurt was very disappointing, considering that it could have been a 1 point, and now it's a 7 point. So we're playing catch up right now. We definitely need these points, and we definitely need to make a statement, considering that Stuttgart ran us out of our own building, which is absolutely unacceptable. So let's get into it. So we're going to go to our little starting lineup here for Borussia Dortmund, and I'm picturing it as a 4-3-2-1. But I wouldn't be surprised with the 4-2-3-1, considering Stuttgart is kind of a mid-table team. You could look at it. I feel like this kind of gives Lucien Favre, when he did it back in the old days, when he was still here, I'm pretty sure he played in a formation that I just remember looking at the game like, I don't know. I still feel, even though that Stuttgart is technically a mid-table team, I think the 4-3-2-1 has to be the way to go here, because our 4-2-3-1s just aren't working. Whoever plays the right midfield, as I've stressed so many times, doesn't get into the game. They bottle up the midfield, and don't think Stuttgart is not a dangerous team, can hit you on the break. So I would absolutely plug up that midfield. I would stick with the 4-3-2-1. Do not put that 2-man midfield, because I can promise you it'll bite us in the ass if it does go that way. So what I'm looking for our starting 11 in that formation will be Hitz and net. He's been decent. No surprise there. Mariah at right back, and I don't think that there's a bit much of an argument there. 2 center backs will be Akanji Hummels with our left back Guerrero. The 3 midfielders is our guys. It's Delaney with Dahoud and Jude. Pretty straightforward. And then our front 3 will be Royce, and I believe it's time for Hazard to get back in here with, of course, Holland up front. That is the 11 I'd like to see. That is the one that I've seen being rumored out there. The reason I like it is because it is still a competitive squad. It's probably arguably our best 11 right now. And I know people are saying, well, what does Borussia Dortmund focus on? Do we focus on winning the Champions League and guaranteeing the automatic Champions League position that way, or do we focus on the league? Well, if you know Terzic, you know that he doesn't care. He focuses on everything. That's how he is. He's always really put out a strong starting 11. And even though we got the tough game against City coming Tuesday, I don't see him going any differently besides pretty much going all out. So that's what I'm definitely seeing right there. So we'll have to wait and see what he does, but I'm assuming it's going to be something along those lines. Getting into the key matchups, the 2 players I want to keep an eye on in Stuttgart is former Borussia Dortmund player, star, however you want to look at him, but that's Gonzalo Castro. I think that he's going to be very important in this Stuttgart team, mainly because I think he's good at delivering the ball. He's good on set pieces. That has been a huge Achilles heel for this team, and I think that if, Stuttgart starts pressing us, gets himself in some good positions, and they start whipping in balls, it could definitely be dangerous. The other player is Endos. I think he's had a fantastic season. He's a good center defensive midfielder, and I think that if any of our attacking threes can get boxed out and pretty much shut down, it's going to be by him. So the 2 people we're matching up with them today is we got to keep a special eye on Erling Haaland. He's been looked frustrated. He hasn't scored now in 2 matches in a row, so it's kind of his time for Beast to wake up. Not that he's been playing overly poorly. The distribution to him hasn't been good, but it's only a matter of time before Haaland gets going, and this is really our last chance, man. If we lose this, and we keep saying it all the time, our Champions League hopes are done. They're over. But seriously, they are. This is a good opportunity for us to catch up, especially if Wolfsburg gets that victory. And we get a victory, that puts us within 4 again, and it's a fight. It's a fight on in the last 6 games. So Hall needs to have a big game. And besides that, I'm going to put it on Dahoud. I mean, I never really just called out my boy before the game, but I think that he's been pretty good in the last few weeks. I think that it's time for him to just kind of go forward a little bit more in a game like this. I think that Jude's going to press a lot. I know that Delaney's going to hang back. And I think Dahoud can create a little bit of magic. And he's had a few opportunities to do so. And I'm hoping that he can get up in the play a little bit, connect a few of the passes, keep an eye on Castro and a few of the other ones who are going to be whipping in balls, and hopefully have a well-rounded game that we know our boy can do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little match preview. We will be doing our watch-along. The watch-along will happen over on our YouTube channel. Before that, we will do the match preview over on Borussia Dortmund's Twitch. So if you guys want to come live with us, just talk about any of the breaking news that may happen before the game and analyze the game a little bit more, come over to Borussia Dortmund's Twitch, join us there, and then come over to our YouTube channel afterwards for the match watch-along. And hopefully we can pick up 3 massive points and keep us in the chase for top 4. I don't know if I want to do predictions. They haven't been very kind to me, but I'm going to, because I'm expecting a result. I absolutely am. And I know that we got pumped at home. This game's going to mean something. I don't think that just because we got pumped and the seasons kind of went a different direction that they don't remember this game. So I'm going to expect a 3-1 away victory. 3-1 away victory. I think Holland's going to get on the score sheet, and why not? I'm going to throw Dahoud in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this match preview. Hopefully we'll see you guys over on the watch along. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this game, and if you have any suggestions about the lineups and any score predictions. And until then, guys, take care, and we'll see you soon.